good afternoon to all. And you join us for...
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Head has got a fire lit under them now.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. Might look to go big again here.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Out! Caught! In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
the way, got it right out of the middle. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 48 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Perfectly timed.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That is quite extraordinary. Head, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got that away nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if it hits. 17 runs out of there. The Sunrisers are 65 for 1.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Yada from the stadium end. Oh, away she goes. It's a hat-trick of maximums. Kishan on the rampage now.
6-6-6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. How will the bowler respond?
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Kishan, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
And out. Superb bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Too good. That is huge.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Lovely bit of batting, brings up a brilliant 100. They've been in total control and made the bowlers work hard since ball 1.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Mulder taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Good shot, a beauty.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
End of the over, the Sunrisers are 147 for 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Mulder goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Yes. Follow that.
Klassen, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way. Over the top and 6 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's out. Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 10 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 209 for 5. Natarajan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Gone, straight to long on. It's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers, 216 for 7. Patel from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. Maybe 4 more.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Might look to go big again here. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. .21 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 244 for 7.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be forward.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Does not need to run for that. Straight down the ground. 4 runs. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Clubs that away. Fielder out in the deep, but that's going to be a maximum off the free hit.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Trouble! Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, 5 off it. The Sunrisers, 274 for 7. Kumar from the pavilion end. And out. Superb bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming into bat at number 10 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You want to make use of that extra delivery. End of the over, the Sunrisers, 285 for 8.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Good shot, a beauty.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 294 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Patel into the attack now from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Square cut, finds point, no run. Trouble! Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 301 for 8. Start from the stadium end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Needs a direct hit. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 312 for 8.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Yadav to finish this innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
And that's the end of the innings. Delhi have been set a target of 324 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Shami coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. Fraser McGirt edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 8 runs added there. Delhi are 8 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Couldn't get it through the field. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's the over. Delhi, 17 for none.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
Patel, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No. Terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Great shot through the gap. Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. The Sunrisers has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Cummins from the pavilion. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Delhi, 29 for none. Edge, but it drops safely. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Wow, that's missed the lot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. That'll be a dead ball. Fraser McGurk drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Fraser McGirt. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Du Plessis watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
How will the bowler respond?
Goes over the top with that shot. The over finishers really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball? A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Super catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Beats the field with a great shot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over. 7 off it. Delhi a 66 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chahar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Big edge. 9 runs added there. Delhi a 75 for 1.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Huge edge. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added in that over. Delhi are 81 for 1. Chaha from the pavilion end. Go through. Tried to go large with that slot sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was... really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. Delhi are 87 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pinged off of that.
Hands on the side of bowling slightly fuller and been put away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. A very defensive field, this.
No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Fowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Duplessis looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Square drive, lofted over cover for maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the over. Delhi, a 98 for 1.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Duplessis has gotten the big shot away. It's over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A few moves made in the field.
Swept away but finds the field.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.